Hi guys! Today I filmed this eye makeup look inspired by the look that Mario did on Kim at the masterclass in New York. So I am going on date night tonight. I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to do this dark evening sultry eye. So if you would like to see how I achieved this eye makeup look, please keep watching. So to get started, I'm going to take MAC Saddle. Here's the color. I'm going to put this color with my MAC 217 brush. This color is going to go all over my lid and up to the crease. So I'm just using a patting motion to put this on my lid and then blend it upwards. I'm going to wipe any excess eyeshadow off of my brush and then I'm going to blend it up. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Just pat it on nice and heavy so you can really see the pigment. From what a lot of my clients tell me that watch YouTube tutorials, they don't really have a lot of the tools necessary to really create a seamless eyeshadow look, and eyeshadow seems to be the #1 thing that a lot of my clients and friends tell me that they have a hard time doing. They say, I can't do my eyes. So I will say that it is super important to invest in good brushes because it will literally make it so much easier for you to blend, and blending is key. So I'm just going to blend this color up a little bit more, Saddle, the same color I've been using. And now I'm going to switch over to Corduroy by MAC as well. It's just a dark brown. This is one of my go-tos. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little on the brush, same brush, and this is going to go all over the lid. Same patting motion. I'm going to start to blend everything up a little bit more. My next step is using this brush. I don't see a name on it, but this is my blending brush to blend out my eyeshadow. It looks like this. I'm going to take MAC Orb. This is my go-to matte highlight with my blending brush and dab on and go right under the brow in a blending motion. So I'm meeting the Corduroy and the Saddle with the Orb, but just blending the line, not going really in deeper to that color. I always like to use this to make sure that there are no hard lines at where the eyeshadow ends at above the crease. So I'm just going to dab a little bit more of the Corduroy and blend this back up into the orb again. Back with my blending brush, I'm not going to add any more product, but I'm just going to slightly buffer the corduroy I just added. Next is my Marc Jacobs Highliner. This color is Cocoa, I think. Oh yeah. Rococo. This is going to go in my lower lash line. This product is also really nice and creamy, so it blends really easily. This is my MAC 213 brush. I'm going to use this brush to blend in the lower lash line, or blend out. To make sure that I blend the corners up into the eyeshadow. I'm going to take Marc Jacobs Highliner in black. The color's blacker. I'm going to take this one. This is going to go on my lower waterline as well as the upper waterline. Take a Q-tip and clean up under the eye a little bit. Now I'm going to go in and add a little bit of a highlight in the corner of my eye and something a little under the brow as well. I haven't used this, so let's try it. The Becca Highlight in Champagne Pop. I'm going to use my MAC 213 brush again. So just a little dab because these are really pigmented, and this is just going to go right in the very corner. I'm also going to put it on the very edge of the 213 brush and just go from the arch of the brow out right under the brow. Then I'm going to use the blending brush again to blend in between the shimmer highlight and the orb. Don't want any lines. Liner and then lashes. I am going to use my Kyliner. I'm going to use it in black. And I am going to use my MAC 210. So this is nice and creamy. I'm just going to dab a teeny bit onto the brush. Make sure there's not too much product. That's key because you can always add more. And I'm going to blend this right into the lash line. like to add a little bit of a wing to the corner, so I'm just gonna, right where my lash line ends, I'm just gonna drag this out a teeny bit and then connect from a little higher up, just like that. I'm gonna move on to some individual lashes and mascara. I just like to add some individuals into the corners of my lashes. I don't like to be too lashy. I do like long lashes with mascara. I have long lashes, so I really like to enhance that as much as I can with just mascara. And then for an eye makeup look like this, just add a little bit more to the corners. I'm just gonna use the Great Lash by Maybelline. I do already have some mascara on, so I'm just gonna go over that. I love Ardell lashes. You can get them at CVS or Sally's. These are Double Up by Ardell, the short and medium combo pack. I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Lash Glue. I'm just going to put some on my hand. I am going to use a tweezer. Any tweezer will really work. And I'm going to start with some shorts and see how they go. But basically you just grab them off with a tweezer and dip the very tip, I don't know if you guys can see this, into the glue. And then what you're going to do is put that on your hand, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Because you want the glue to get tacky before you start applying them to your lash line, because then they will stick and you won't have a problem of them falling out. So I'm just going to do about like 5, stick them on my hand, I'll show you what it looks like, and then start applying. And then I'll add more as I go. So this is how I do it. And I'm gonna start with the first one because now it's a little darker gray. Grab it by the tip if you can. And then we're gonna start on this eye, and I'm gonna start in the middle. And I'm basically applying them right next to each other and working my way out to the corner, and then I can always work my way back in. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of blending them with my lashes with the end of the tweezer. Careful to not poke yourself in the eye. So I only ended up using about 4 of the mediums instead of 5. So I'm going to go back and do the same thing on the other side. This is my harder side since I'm using my right, so I have to like twist the tweezer around in my hand and kind of like go in awkwardly like this. I'm gonna just take the Great Lash again. I'm just gonna go on the very tips of the falsies, so. If you need to take the tweezer again and just kind of like spread anything out once you put the mascara on. So that was my last step. I am going to go finish up this hair and get dressed, and I will show you guys the final look. So here is the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this Kim and Mario inspired eye makeup look. I just wanted to touch on what I have on my lips. This is MAC Oak Liner with MAC lip gloss. It's called Explicit. I do this type of lip often, and I always like to grab something that has a little bit of a brown and a shimmer in it, so I just wanted to let you guys know what I had on my lips, and it will be down below the video. So if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, please give the video a thumbs up, write a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.